Let them watch. Let them watch. Spiritual awakening reading here. Richard the Urban Warlock. Let them watch, and I'm not being kinky. Right, so bottom of the deck, I got the Five of Pentacles. We then got the Devil in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse, High Priestess. So what this feels like is that I think that this collective, they've been through tough times. They've been through feeling left out in the cold, no real support, just kind of left to sit on the sides and rot, basically. And you're starting to rise. You're starting to go into that glow up era. You're breaking the chains of the devil. Okay. You've been resolute in your mindset. You've said, no, this is what I want. This is where I'm going, and this is how I'm going to get there. And with the High Priestess, you've been divinely guided along the way. Okay. There's a lot. I want to say there's a lot of people around you who just didn't believe in you. Just thought that you were just another fraud, another, I'm going to say it, but I'm not going to do it. And you're starting to do it. All that hard work, effort, determination, grit is paying off. So let them watch. Let them watch as you rise, right? Queen of Cups in the reverse, Judgment card. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of people upset. Queen of Cups in the reverse, feminine energies, and their judgment is coming. Okay. I want to say, how dare they? How dare they? These people, these onlookers, they thought they were better than you. Okay, they looked down on you. They thought that you were never going to make it, and I feel like they've got a bit of a reputation of kind of having some kind of stranglehold on people. Keeping people down, pushing them down. It's very common in the spiritual industry, for example. You got all these crusty, fusty, dusty old guard who just have this complete stranglehold. You start coming up, and my God, will they try and hold you back. And unlike myself, because I'm a pain in the arse, other people, they bow to the pressure. They break under the pressure. Okay, this collective hasn't. This collective stood firm, stood strong, knew what was inside of them, knew what was being asked of them by Source, right? Page of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse, Death card, right? I think that this collective has just been receiving the bare minimum off people. Okay, the absolute bare minimum, the breadcrumbs off the top table, if not that. I want to say that they've treated you like a serf. Okay, why? Because these people are in Queen of Swords in the reverse, bitchy, nasty, catty, rumour starters. Well, death's coming to the situation. Okay, death card, shedding old skin, rebirth. Okay. They'll be laughing on the other sides of their faces once the abundance hits for this collective. Okay. Source is in the period of rewarding you. You're going into Queen of Wands. Okay. You're stepping into that power. Okay. Three of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups. So yeah. What I want to say with the three of wands there, it's gonna put these people on hold. So that, they've been kind of like meandering through life, just taking what they want. Okay, well, it's going to put them on hold. They ain't going to be going nowhere. Stagnation. Knight of Wands in the reverse, and with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse there, I feel like all the opportunities, all the potentially money, depending on the situation, that they've basically robbed off you. I'm not saying they've physically robbed off you, but they've taken opportunities away from you. So case in point, for myself, we had a really good thing going in Sutton in Ashfield with the psychic cyclone rotation night. So of course the crusty dusty peacock comes in with his cronies. Oh, we're taking over this now. You know what I mean? And robbing that opportunity, not just from myself, but other people. Well, that's all coming back tenfold, okay? Because you're going on to your Seven of Cups. You're going on to that abundance, okay? Source is proud of this collective, so very proud, okay? You stood firm, you stood true. So many before you have attempted to go on this path, but they've broken under the pressure. They've swayed to the other side to find an easier life. They've done it to find an easier life, and by that they've supported the corruption, they've supported the greed, they've supported the hierarchy that's in place. You, the collective, have refused to bow. You've refused to bend the knee, okay? Because you are a king or a queen in your own right, okay? You refuse to bow to anybody else, right? Page of Swords. Right, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Three of Cups, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Right, so what it feels like is that this collective has also had to deal with an awful lot of kind of pages promises. You know, pages for me are always adults. They act like children, and with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, there inevitably nothing's come of it. Three of Cups in the reverse position. I think that there has been support there in the background, but I feel like more so with this card here, it's saying that people. It's like they've made some kind of promise, they've made some kind of offer that never comes forwards, and in the background they're raising the cups. Right, this isn't very nice energy at all. Okay, and it's kept you holding on. It's kept you holding on to this old energy. Okay, Nine of Swords in the reverse position. You're starting to change your mindset. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. Open up that heart chakra so that you can find some emotional balance within yourself, within the situation as well. Okay. I'm being told don't be afraid to start dreaming big. Those dreams that you had, go bigger. Go bigger. Okay. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. You've not given up on what's going to make you happy. King of Wands. Okay. Stepping into that masculine power, taking control of the situation. That's bringing the energy shift in the Wheel of Fortune and closing down this old cycle. The World card. The Tower is coming for these people. Judgment and Karma. If that resonated, drop a comment, repost, like, and if you want a personalised reading, head across my link tree at the top of my profile. Prior to same day guaranteed from 15 quid, or book your phone and video chat from 20. Ta-ta.